So today I'm going to show you how to have a dinosaur for lunch. First, you're going to need some equipment. A fork, a tray, and then it doesn't have to be pearl olives. The important thing is 2.25 ounces. So what you do is you open it up, make sure that you've got a can opener that doesn't leave a sharp edge. Take the label off, clean the inside, and that is what you're going to use. Now you have to catch the dinosaur. Luckily, you can buy it pre-packaged. Dinosaur barbecue from Syracuse, New York. I'm going to show you how to make 5 easy lunches with this one 16-ounce tub. Costs about $10. If you get 5 lunches, that's $2 a lunch. So I open it up. And there's your dinosaur. And on top is the Dinosaur Sensational Slathering Sauce. Say that 5 times fast. So you just want to make sure that it's mixed up, because you want sauce on everything. If you don't have enough, it doesn't hurt to have a bottle of the slathering sauce in the refrigerator so that you can add a little more. Although lately, the last few tubs that I've gotten, it seems that they're putting a bit more sauce in. Initially, they were kind of dry. So what you have to do, what you're going to do is you're going to take the barbecue, you're going to put it in your measuring cup, then you're going to pre-measure out 5 individual portions, and you're going to ISF it, individually slow froze as opposed to IQF. So what you do is you start filling your tub, or your little container here. Now what you don't want to overfill it. You want to get to about ½ an inch from the top, kind of like that. Then, there you go. And then you just rinse and repeat. If you don't measure it correctly, you won't get 5. And if you make a mistake and overdo, you can always adjust at the end. A little bit light on that one. I was probably a little bit heavy on this one. That's good enough. Now that you've got that, you put it in the freezer for maybe a half a day, maybe come back tomorrow, and then you take them and put them in bags and put those in a food saver vacuum bags. That make sure that the vacuum bag doesn't get dirty. And then you can just pull it out, and I will then show you how to make a dinosaur pulled pork barbecue lunch. After I finished filming that one segment, I stumbled on a better container. And this is how I made the smaller container that if you fill it level full, it's the perfect size and you don't have to fudge it. So any of the Bumblebee Snack on the Run containers should work. I chose the chicken and barbecue sauce, but any of them I think have the same size container. So that's what it looks like. And what I did was I put it in my mechanical can opener. Now, you can use any can opener as long as it cuts a smooth inside cut so that there's not a sharp edge. Because as it comes around, you can see that it's slowly removing that inner rim and just peeling it off. And when you're done, that's what you got. You got your can and you got your ring. So you put the ring in the recycling, and that can with the smooth interior, it's now ready to be used. Now, how do I know that it's the same size? Watch the next clip. So to prove that this bigger can at that line is the same size as that, I'm going to put in some water. Till I get it down to that line. There you go. That's how I measured it. So this new can right here, I believe it's going to work just fine. So this is the first test. By ounces, it looks right. By water, it looks right. But you've got to actually check it with the meat. Looks about right. Of course, it is kind of dependent on how much you pack it in. Get the last little bit of goodness here. I think that looks pretty good. I think it'll work. So this new can at 2.9 ounces, I think is going to be better than this one where you got to kind of judge. Once you've got the Dinosaur barbecue frozen and packaged, you might want to actually eat it. So the way I do it, right here's the end of one of the packages. It's in a food saver vacuum bag inside another bag so I don't get the vacuum bag all dirty. This gets tossed. So this gets microwaved until it's warm, and then I'll show you how I assemble my quick lunch. Okay, I put the portion of Dinosaur barbecue in the microwave. I think it's a 1500 watt microwave for about 55 seconds. Then you take your roll, at least the way I do it, and you get your favorite kind of cheese. In this case, it's Galbani provolone. Then transfer it over. Now all you have to do is put it back in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds to melt the cheese, and there's your quick lunch.